Good morning, Friday. Let me know how your week was in the comments. I want to know if you had a good week, if you had a bad week, if you were faced with some obstacles, if you have a new direction for the week, for next week. I'm gonna give you something, some gold today. Some gold. And it's something that I actually identified. And once I identified it, I took action on it. Because I had the knowledge, right? And so to start off, a lot of people say, and you might have heard it, knowledge is power, right? Well, not necessarily. You can have the knowledge, but if you don't apply it, then it's not powerful. So knowledge is this potential power. Potential power, if applied, creates a result. Like that. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is potential power. If applied, will provide a result. It'll equal like something tangible. Either it's more income, more relationships, bigger business. It's gonna result in something. And so based on the action, is pretty much you can dictate the result. You can tell you can estimate what result you're gonna get by the action you're doing, right? So for example, if you're not working out every day, or 3 times a week, or 2 times, or if you're not doing any cardio during the week, that's gonna have a result, right? So you probably know what that result is, and then it just compounds. But that's not what I wanted to share with you today. Today I wanted to share with you, so it's Friday. You got up. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I got up and I was like, man, it's Friday. I'm not gonna work out this morning. I take a break. I worked out all week. I worked out this weekend. I worked out. I work out in the morning and at lunchtime. And I was like, man, I'm gonna take a break today. And then I was thinking about it. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna take a break. And the reason why I said maybe I'm not gonna go as hard in the morning. I just did a bunch of cardio. I didn't do any weights today, but I just did cardio, right? But I made sure that I got my heart rate up, make sure that I was pushing myself, just the normal stuff, right? And so the reason why I did that is because, maybe this week you had a good week. Maybe it was one of your best weeks. Maybe it was one of your worst weeks. Maybe a lot of drama happened this week. Whether it's good or bad, you got to measure the time that you can recover, because that's gonna play a big role in the momentum you have going. And let me explain, right? For example, let's say you had a good week, and today you're gonna get a fat check, and you say, you know what? I think I'm gonna go out this weekend because I got some money. Maybe today I'm gonna work half day because I did a good week. Or you know what? I'm not gonna make those follow-up calls. I'm not gonna make those cold calls because I already got a full pipeline. I already got deals lined up, right? Okay. So the reason why you might have had a good week is because you had that momentum going. You went into the week with momentum. So what tends to happen is Friday comes, Saturday, Sunday comes, and you like stop the momentum. Kind of like at the park, those kids. Remember when you were younger, everybody would get on that big round wheel, the merry-go-round wheel. It's like a big plate. Everybody had their pose on it. Everybody gets on, has no momentum, right? Somebody's like, hey, I need someone to push me. Hey, John, can you push me? Johnny, can you push me? Gary, can you push me? Whoever, right? They start pushing, and it starts to build the momentum. But at first, if you notice, that guy's pushing with both hands, and he's using his legs, and he's really getting into it to get the momentum going. But once the momentum goes, he's doing it with one hand. Like he's just keeping the momentum going, okay? So a lot of times our week has a good momentum because maybe we're vibing, maybe we're in a good environment, maybe we had this good, endorphins releasing. We're just on a different level. We're just selling. We're killing it, right? We're flowing. And then Friday comes, and then you stop the momentum. I'm gonna go hang with the boys. I'm gonna just relax this weekend, and you take that relax a little too long. You start Friday afternoon. A lot of people go Friday happy hour. Hey, I'm gonna hit up Friday as soon as I get out of work. Happy hour, boom. Once you have that mindset, you're already stopping the momentum. You're stopping the momentum, and then by Saturday, the momentum is pretty much already came to a stop. By Sunday, hey, you know what? Now you're in trouble because the momentum completely stopped. The momentum stopped. Your willpower wasn't performing correctly, so you made a lot of bad decisions. It's understandable. But now you're going into next week with no momentum. Damn. See what I'm saying? So let's talk about the other side of it, right? Maybe you had a bad week. Maybe this is the worst week you had. Maybe you're just stressed out. Man, you know what? Friday comes, 5 o'clock, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go have some beer. Don't call me, I'm turning my phone off. Leave me alone. Okay? Bad week happens. There's still some momentum there. There's still something that we can use from there, right? Because people take bad weeks and then they don't learn anything from that week. So just like the momentum, you had a good week. You instead of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, instead of you stopping the momentum, you keep the momentum going some. Maybe you still kind of get up in the morning. Maybe you study. Maybe you go for a walk. Maybe you do some cardio. You get up and you're moving. Maybe you don't go out Friday night and get all wasted. Maybe you say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get to bed early. That way I can wake up early Saturday, have a good Saturday. Maybe plan my week for the next week. I'm gonna use this momentum to build some massive momentum. Okay, so let's talk about the bad week, right? So you have a bad week. You're like, man, you know what? This weekend I'm gonna get wasted. I'm stressed out. I need a break. Whatever, right? Okay. So you take Friday off, you take Saturday off, and Sunday you're just toasted. Your mind's on a different level because you had so much alcohol, you made so much food, you spend so much money. So now you're just trying to get back. You're just trying to get back something, like good or bad. You just want something to happen, right? If you had a bad week, why not say, hey, you know what? Like this week, I learned a lot this week. I learned that I can't communicate with people. I learned that, maybe my career, maybe I need a career adjustment. Maybe I didn't have enough energy because of my health. Maybe I need to change something in my health because my energy levels weren't as high as I wanted them to be. I got stressed out real easy. I couldn't deal with conflict, like I wanted to. Maybe I lost a couple of deals because my sales weren't on point. Maybe I lost a couple of deals because I couldn't negotiate. Maybe I'm not at peak level of leading my team yet, so that we can go out and perform. Really reflect back on your week and say, you know what? I'm gonna start to work on this. I'm gonna start I'm gonna start to work on this to build momentum to get better at it, right? So you take that bad week and you just learn from it. You relax your mind by getting away from work, but you don't relax your mind by getting toasted and doing all this dumb shit. You stop and reflect on the weekend and you say, oh, you know what? Man, you know, I knew I should have done that, but I did this. But why didn't I do that? Okay, I did this because, you know, I was tired because the night before I stayed up late. And so you start to reflect and you start to get better at it. But win or lose, there's still something to be learned and there's still momentum there. So the rebound is always important. The rebound is always important. If you watch basketball, the other team scores, you know, the other team goes after that rebound and they want to make sure that they score as fast as possible, because if they score as fast as possible, they'll get the momentum back. See what I'm saying? That's why it's so important. Okay, if they score, we need to get that rebound and we need to come back. We need to come back and score, and we need to get our momentum going, because once they start to score on us, we're gonna lose our momentum. They're gonna get their momentum, and then we're gonna fall off. Life's the same way. Win or lose, you got to get back up. Like you can't let that pain, you can't let that win get you in a screwed up mindset where you're just taking days off and you're just like being lazy and you're like stressing about it and you're not doing anything and you're just like you're just in a funk, man. You're just in a funk, you know. I think Tim Story calls it mundane. When you're in a mundane mindset, when you're just like you know, complacent, and you're just like, whatever, like I don't care, I'm not gonna, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like it is what it is. Like it's shit that can be changed. It's shit that can get improved. It's shit that, you know, hey, we gotta make some adjustments and we gotta come back stronger. So man, I hope this message helps you on a Friday. I'll give you some more tips. Take inventory of your week. Take if you get home today from work, you're gonna be tired as hell. You're not gonna want to do anything. You might even go to the bar. You might even go to happy hour. You might even go to dinner, right? Doesn't matter where you're at. Get a napkin. Get something. Say, hey, you know, I'm gonna take some inventory on my week. I'm gonna see how many hours I was productive. If I worked out, did I spend any money? Did I meet any new friends? And just take an inventory of your week, and kind of just say, hey, you know what? How many hours did was I actually productive? Like how many hours did I actually work this week? Where I actually produced? Where I actually created new money? Just take an inventory. How many hours did I slack off? How many hours did I play video games? Take an inventory of that, and what it will do is you can make the changes. It's like an audit. You're doing a time audit. That's what it's called. Doing a time audit on your week to see how everything went, so you can make those improvements. Another tip, man, is you know, try to plan the night before. If you could plan the week out on Sunday. If you could plan your week out on Sunday, just take some time, even on Saturday, say, you know what, or even Friday, say, you know what, Sunday I'm going to be probably tired. I'm not going to want to do anything Sunday. Plan your week out Friday. Even if you're at dinner, say, you know what, next week this is what I want to do. This next week, this is what's important to me. And that way Sunday comes and you already kind of have something to carry the momentum. So you know, track your time. And then make a list for next week what things that are priority, things you got to knock out, things that are going to move you forward, things that are going to keep that momentum going. Like you want to keep that momentum going, because like I said, once that momentum stops, you start to lose good habits. Bad habits will start to kick in. And I mean, you know the rest. It's happened to all of us. Like we've been on our game and then we've all fallen off. And you know, to get back up, it takes time. But the faster you can recover, if you can recover with more, you know, skills, if you learn from those falls, you know, John Maxwell calls it falling forward. failing forward. Failing forward. Like that, right? Massive action, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow.